That's Shabuzi and a bar song at Kicks Country 92.9, number one for New Country. Good morning. It's 9:30 on the button. We're on time this morning, which is kind of an oddity or a rarity here, but that's good because it's at 9:30 on Wednesdays. We proudly present Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, largely answering questions as asked by you about the law. And if you'd like to ask a question, I'll tell you how to go about that here momentarily. But first, I need your help in welcoming Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this morning?
Excellent. How are you doing?
I'm doing just great, thank you.
You're always such a ray of sunshine. You're always such a burst of positivity. I expect nothing less from you. And I always expect that you have got an answer for even the trickiest of questions, or as I like to say, the thorniest of legal scenarios. We've got one of those today. Are you ready?
I am ready, Todd.
Here's what our email says today. A girl struck a neighbor riding his bicycle in the evening with her car. My neighbor has a broken leg that will need surgery, and he will not be able to work for months. The girl fled the accident scene and later claimed someone had stolen her vehicle while she was sleeping. However, one of her friends said she got a call from the girl on her cell phone and she was distraught. Her father owns an accounting firm, and this was a company car. None of the family was home to confirm the girl was sleeping. The father's insurance company denies responsibility. Is there anything a lawyer could do for my neighbor? This makes me want to put on my detective hat and see if I can't run down some answers here. Bruce, how would you go about it?
The first answer is there's always something you could do. And the first thing you should do in a serious accident like that is to call an experienced personal injury lawyer.
Okay.
I'll go through the easiest answer first and then the more difficult answer second. So if the person that was injured has uninsured motorists in their house, they could claim under their uninsured motorist policy.
Okay.
Because when the at-fault denies liability or denies coverage, then it becomes an uninsured motorist claim.
I see.
So hopefully that person would have high limits of stacking uninsured motorist coverage.
Okay.
But almost every case that I've been involved with, when someone claims that their car was stolen, it's like the insurance company's motto, we never pay.
Right.
I believe that a good lawyer, number one, would get their investigator out and do some background work. Number two, I would file a lawsuit against the young lady. How did this alleged car thief get the keys to the car? Where was the keys to the car? And there's a lot of things you could find out which will show that the car wasn't really stolen.
I see.
Now, if the car was really stolen, then the insurance company does not have to pay. But in my experience, which is 53 years, I've hardly ever seen the stolen car defense hold up.
Okay.
In other words, there was able to find that the car wasn't really stolen, or the person was negligent in the manner they kept the car or left the keys available.
You know, in the over 10 years that you and I have been doing this, I learn something new, it seems, every week. And we've talked extensively about uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. And I've always understood that to mean if the other person doesn't have coverage or if their coverage is too small, that'll kick in. I never thought about it before in case of the insurance company denying the claim, and it can help then too, apparently.
Well, if the insurance company denies coverage, it's like there is no coverage.
That's interesting.
And that's why uninsured motorist coverage would kick in.
Again, why it's so important to carry as much as you can reasonably afford.
Absolutely.
All right, Bruce. Well, that sounds very promising. It does sound like it's going to take a professional to get involved and to do some investigating. They should reach out to a professional very quickly on this and see if they can't get some answers. I appreciate you weighing in, though.
Well, thank you, Todd. I look forward to speaking to you next week.
As do I, Bruce. Tell everybody we said hi, and you have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, boy, he's getting noisy in the background there. He's always on the go. Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank him again for helping us with today's question, which does seem, at least on the surface, to be kind of complicated. But, boy, he makes sense out of it quick, doesn't he? If you have a similar question, feel free to send it to us. You can submit it through our website. Just go there and put the keyword Bruce in the search box. But if you do have significant injuries or something, in this case is a perfect example, you might want to just call the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner directly and quickly. That number is 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. Tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.